Well, hello, and welcome to another little bit of positive balance in an uncertain world with Therapy Ted and me. And today we have an issue title, and it is not a continuation of Are You Good Enough? It's actually about pulling on your big girl pants. Now, this came up because I was listening to somebody last week, and she was talking about that if only she could pull up her big girl pants, she might be able to get through that block and deal with whatever it was that she needed to be able to deal with on that day. So do you have days like that when you really just need to be able to pull on your big girl pants? So if you do, this is the one for you. If this is the first time coming to this and you want to find out a little bit more about kinesiology, there are other videos you can watch on what is kinesiology and how does it work. And also there's another video on the channel which is about how does it work remotely. So you can go and have a look at those, although you don't need to watch those before you go into this and then get the benefit of this particular balance. Right, okay. So it's a quantum kinesiology balance, and we are holding the sacral points. So this is to do with your creativity. It's to do with your emotions. So where is that, that fear or that excitement that, to be able to get you to pull on those big girl pants. And we start off with looking at the headings, which are the blocks. So there is an original trigger, and this is under the events heading, and this is unresolved conflicts. So there are conflicts going on within you which are creating problems, and that can be with other people, or it can be with institutions, or it can even be with yourself. We then move into survival mechanisms, and this is one for shock. Now, survival mechanisms are the pieces of programming that you have in your body that your subconscious mind automatically reverts to when something happens. And when you get shocked, this is what your body does, and your mind does as well. Not always the greatest of things for us. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. So we're going to remove some of that reverberation that's still causing problems. We've then got another survival mechanism, and this is sabotage. Now, all of us have this to a greater or lesser extent. Otherwise, we would never do anything that was, bad for us, health-wise. We'd never eat that bar of chocolate. We would never have that glass of wine. And there are other ways we can sabotage as well, about not being able to put on our big girl pants by procrastinating and talking ourselves out of things. So we have the last survival mechanism is overactive instincts. Now, this is when we have a heightened sense of fear. So we think that there's bad things on the horizon, more so than there really are. So it's a bit like that meerkat that you see, he's always there kind of doing this, looking for danger, when there probably isn't even any danger around. So if we can kind of calm you down a little bit, then you're far more likely to be able to pull on those big girl pants and get out there and do whatever it is that you need to do. We then go into past physical traumas. Now, this will be different for all of you, as will all the other headings, actually. It's going to be personal for you. It's just the heading is more general. So you're kind of all underneath that. And this is delete cellular memory of trauma. So every trauma will leave a cellular memory, which is good to a certain extent, but not for others. So we're going to remove some of the ones that aren't. And then we finish off with an ancestral healing. And this is repeating issues. So this is stuff that you've inherited. It's not even your stuff. There's something in there that's stopping you pulling on those big girl pants, and it's not even your stuff. So let's get rid of some of that. Oh, I'm being told it's actually lack of confidence. There's a lack of confidence that you've inherited. So we'll pop Therapy Ted up here, and he has the that's holding the points. There we go. So he's there for you. And if you want to just close your eyes, if you're not happy about doing that, just soft focus and have a look at Therapy Ted. And then I'm going to put some music on, so during the quiet bits, you are aware that we are still here, we are still recording. Go into the body, feel that balance working. Are you feeling spiraling energy? Are you feeling any pressure anywhere? If thoughts come, just let them float by. If you notice your body giving a big sigh and relaxing, that's a good sign. It means everything's just kind of dropped down a notch. If any memories come up, just make kind of like a tiny mental note, but don't follow them, just allow them to drift by. Now I want you to imagine that you're a small child and you're going to pull on those big girl pants. You're very excited about it. And you think those pants look really good. And whatever anybody else says, somebody else might laugh. Somebody might point at your big girl pants. Maybe they don't like the pattern. But you're going to stay in that feeling of, these are my big girl pants. And in these, I can move mountains. I can do all the things that I want to do. I am brave. I am strong. I am intuitive. I am resilient. I can succeed. I want you to age up very quickly to the age you are now. Have a look at those big girl pants. See how they've grown to fit you. And that today you can take that next step in these big girl pants. Okay, this balance is settling, coming to an end. So I'd like you to stay where you are, carry on thinking about where your next move is going to be in your big girl pants. And Therapy Ted and I will say goodbye, and we'll see you for another video very soon.